Welcome back into the Awesemo YouTube channel, guys. My name is Geoff Ulrich, bringing you some PrizePicks action for NBA on Tuesday, March 15th. And if you haven't heard, PrizePicks is a prop-based site, a prop-based contest, and they want to help you get started with a deposit bonus. PrizePicks offers games with NBA, MLB, WNBA, NFL, and even esports. And with all these different sports, you can take advantage of their mixed sport entry feature. You just download the app in the App Store or on Google Play today, and then you make your first deposit bonus using promo code Awesemo to receive an instant deposit match of up to $100. Again, that's promo code Awesemo to receive an instant deposit match of up to $100. Now, let's get to these NBA picks for today. We got 3 picks on PrizePicks to talk about, and the first player I want to go to, let's go to this Brooklyn Nets Orlando Magic game. Let's go to Andre Drummond, over 23.5 rebounds and assists. Now, this line is pretty fair at 23.5. Drummond is averaging right around 23.5 rebounds, assists, and points over his last 10 games. But as we all know, he's got a pretty plus matchup against the Orlando Magic today. The Magic are 5th worst in rebounds allowed. They do not have a big presence down the middle at all. Drummond should be able to dominate here too. And of late, the Nets have been using him just a little bit more. He's averaged 24 minutes now over his last 3 games. His production obviously can be a little bit spotty. The shooting can be up and down, the foul trouble, all that stuff. But he has been pretty solid. He's put up double-digit rebounds, 10 or more rebounds now in 2 of his last 3 games. He's been very, very productive just of late in the short term. And again, if he plays over 20 minutes tonight against this Magic team, I think he's got a very good shot of going well over this total. So this one's looking a little bit too low to me just due to the matchup. Let's go over Andre Drummond, 23.5 rebounds, assists, and points to start. Let's stick with this over theme and these totals that maybe just a little bit too low and we should be targeting. Let's go to this Miami Heat team and let's go over Kyle Lowry, 10.5 points. This is pretty low for a player who's averaged 12.8 points on the season. Also taking on the Pistons tonight, 22nd in points allowed and second last in 3-point field goal percentage allowed to their opponents. So Detroit's a very solid matchup here. Again, should be getting a boost from Lowry, but his point total remains extremely low. I think that's for a fairly solid reason here. He had a 3-game stretch where he scored under 8 points, but if you look longer term, again, you kind of pause out, you look back further. 7 of his last 10 games, Lowry has scored 11 or more points. We got the plus matchup here against the Pistons. He did take 8 3-pointers in his last game too, did Kyle Lowry. So I would look for the usage for Lowry to stay up a little bit against the Pistons, probably looking to get that shot back on track. And again, this total is just too low for me to want to consider the under. I think Kyle Lowry makes for a good overplay, 10.5 points. Doesn't have to do too much. If he does get hot, we'll probably hit this by halftime. Let's throw in an under for our final pick today, and let's go to that Pistons side. Let's go under Cade Cunningham, 6 assists. Cunningham's been playing very well late. I'm aware of it. He's played over 40 minutes in each of his last 2 games, but this could be a bit of a pullback spot as well for Cunningham. The Pistons coming in here around 12 or 13-point underdogs, depending on which line you're looking at. And, Cunningham, again, this is a very tough matchup. He's been going off against softer teams, but Miami, it's a different cat here. They're 5th in the league in terms of assists allowed, so they don't allow many assists to begin with. Again, any blowout here, we could easily see Cunningham's minutes get cut down a lot as well. And Cunningham's total here on his assists, it's been blown up a little bit by his last few games. He's got 10 assists in 2 of his last 4 games, but he's actually gone under 6. He's actually, only gone over 6 assists in 2 of his last 7 games. So Cunningham, he's been boosted now by a couple good performances, but I think this total probably gotten up a little bit too high where we can take advantage of it and take the under on it, especially against a tough opponent like Miami. So let's recap here quickly, guys. We got Andre Drummond over 23.5 rebounds, assists, and points. We got Kyle Lowry over 10.5 points. And we're going to go Cade Cunningham under 6 assists on PrizePicks today. And do not forget, guys, PrizePicks has a couple different ways you can play. There's the flex play option where you only need to get 2 out of 3 selections correct. You get a 1.25 times payout for that. But if you get 3 out of 3 correct in the flex play option, you get a 2.25 times payout. There's also the power play option. You must get all 3 selections correct in the power play option, but you get a 5 times payout there. So a bigger risk reward there for the power play option. Make sure you smash that like button, guys. Subscribe to the Awesemo YouTube channel if you haven't already. Most importantly, have yourselves a great Tuesday of NBA action. I'm Geoff Ulrich, and we'll talk to you soon.